Hide. Why are the alarms going off? Okay, I thought it was for... Oh! Warning, this game contains loud noises, flashing lights, and a few jump scares. Best played in the dark using headphones. Hey there, and welcome to The Diner Reopened by Weird Os 7, or I guess Weirdo Speed in the bottom right. This is a remake of a fan game called The Diner by Stella Wisps that came out about 9 years ago. Never heard of the game before, but I have been following this one, and it finally came out yesterday. And this game was apparently put together in about a month, and pretty much a short, polished experience. That was pretty much the goal for the developer. So I'm curious to see how this is gonna go. Here are the credits, and let's just honestly hop right in. Normal mode, hard mode. It looks like there might be like a one night type of game, maybe. That's my best idea on it. If the phone guy's instructions are unclear, you can check tips for more info. We'll see how phone guy does. Don't keep using the same thing for too long or bad things will happen. The same thing. Not sure what that means in this context, but let's see. Okay. Hide in a locker. Interesting. Oxygen. Exposure. Let's see what phone guy has to say. Love to have subtitles.
Hello? You there? Oh, hey! Welcome to your new job at Fredbear's Family Diner. It's great to finally have someone on the night shift again. Ever since that, police investigation, people have been avoiding the place, even though they found no evidence linking us to those missing kids. Still, people talk. Anyway,
Rumor spread.
Glad you're here. It means a lot for us, really. So, let's get you settled down, shall we? Besides the generic duties of the job here at Fredbear's, we have a few extra tasks. As soon as the clock hits, guts are starting to move around. And don't worry.
That was weird, like it kind of cut out a little bit there.
They're not possessed or anything. But there's a small glitch where they don't recognize you as a person after hours and may try stuffing you in a suit thinking you're an endoskeleton.
Very inconsequential, I'm sure.
Our technicians are still working on it, but there's a quick fix. Just hide in your locker when they're outside of your office and you should be fine.
Okay.
But be quick. Also, there's a prototype in the backstage. A test unit for the new location. It's charging overnight, but it may move a bit. If it starts getting too active, reset it. Just don't do it too often or you might trip the power generator and knock out the power. It's pretty hard to protect a place in the dark, so don't forget about it.
Got it.
Yeah, that should be all. Take it easy and you'll see that. Oh, wait.
Yeah, I was about to ask about the vents.
There's one more animatronic in there. Well, half of one.
This rabbit one?
Long story short, don't let it get into the vents. You'll hear it when it's about to enter and just close the vent shaft quickly. But don't keep them shut too long or you'll run out of air. See you in the morning. Good night.
Alright, so it seems like the general premise is clear. If I see them in, like, the hallway here, that's why we have the light, we click and hold to hide here. Let go when they leave. For this Fredbear, or well, Freddy actually, we have to reset the system. And for this the half of like Bonnie, or Spring Bonnie, or whatever the hell, they're gonna try and get in through one of the vents. I'm guessing there's gonna be a sound cue. I have to look around these 4 cameras, 1, 3, 4, and 6, and shut the vents. So we'll see how that goes. They're already active. At least I'm hoping that's the one that's going to vents. I gotta keep an eye on my office though. It seems like if anything, keep an eye on camera 5 then. Oh wait, it left. Okay, so it's gonna try going camera 6. What? What? Oh wait, we can't keep it closed for too long because of oxygen. Okay. Time's went by really quickly. I mean, again, like, it is a short experience by the sounds of it. I don't know. I don't think they're... Did I do it in time? Or is that... Okay, it went back. This part's a little, you know, a bit anxious. They haven't shown up yet. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, well, now I know what they look like when they show up like that. Freddy is starting to move a little bit. I don't think I have to worry about him too much yet. Oh. Hide. Why are the alarms going off? Okay, I thought it was for... Oh! What? Huh? Night guard found dead. In the morning, Jack Wooden has been found dead. That's weird. I could have sworn they were... Wait, when she resets the... Wait, when you hear an alarm, close a vent in that room. Oh, okay. So that alarm the whole time was signaling to me that someone's moving. I thought... Wait. So I wasn't... Oh, I see now. The character that was here was Spring Bonnie. No. The character that was here was Spring Bonnie. I thought it was Bunny. And so I was like just going by normally thinking like, oh, you know, I'm in the clear. Never mind. I'm trying to think if I should reset Freddy now or not. I don't know how far into this I can go with like Freddy. Like, can I, like, it's 2 a.m. Let's reset. Okay. What? Huh. So you can reset it too early? Let me go back to Freddy. If you leave the monitor down too long, he'll start moving. Only reset him when he's in his final phase. Okay. See, that wasn't too clear in the phone call. I assumed the way it worked was like, you can reset him a bunch of times, but if you do it too many times too early, then he'll punish you. But no, if you do it too early, period, you're done. I just don't know what his final phase looks like, so I'm gonna have to do some experimentation there at least. Also, it says he starts moving if you leave the monitor down too long. So, I guess the idea is to literally just stare at him. Just because an animatronic is deactivated doesn't mean it can't attack you. What does that mean? If it's deactivated, how does it attack me? Anyway, so as long as I just watch camera, as long as I keep an eye on this camera, I won't really have to worry about Freddy. And it's not like I have to put down the camera too often, because I can literally hear Fredbear, and I can see Spring Bonnie show up at the bottom. So I think we'll be fine, really. Even with how much I was watching him, he still moved. So at least I know that's phase 1. There we go. Oh, hide. Alright. Oh, Lord. I forgot to open the vent. Oh, I forgot to open the vent. Surprisingly, Fredbear has been rather slow in getting to me. They weren't last in camera 1. I mean, I don't know. Could this be his last phase? Screw it. We'll try... That's still not his last phase. You gotta be joking. Well, it's better that I know now than later, to be honest. Like, damn. I accidentally opened the vent because I thought it stopped. Oh my lord. This time, wait. Okay. That was perfect timing. I needed to close that vent before he got there. And so far, 4 a.m., only phase 1 for Freddy. I've been just glued onto this camera. Luckily, again, because of the fact that they pretty much make their own noises outside, I can easily react to it. Though, it would be better to, like, be a bit more preemptive. Like, just stare at the, like, wait. Like, don't be on camera, just watch them appear, because there is obviously going to be some time difference between when I notice them leave. Or between when I notice them actually, like, I'm not saying it right. There's obviously going to be, like, a bit of a delay between when I hear them and I get off camera and go hide. Like, I know he's moving now. I should, like, try and, like, calculate, or, like, try and predict when he'll actually show up. And, like, just be ready to just hide. Okay, that wasn't it. Oh, boy. Okay. See, something like that, though that timing again was so scuffed. Because of course, Bunny had to move along with Spring Bonnie there. But, we have normal mode done. Yay! If they won't cheer for me, I'll cheer for myself. Of course, that's normal mode. So that leaves us with hard mode. Okay. Let's see how quickly they move now. I'm mainly worried about just that interaction between, like, the two animatronics and Bunny. Okay. I guess that's where the shadow animatronics come in. I just don't know what they do. So I gotta be careful. Oh lord. Hide. Gotta be real careful with that. Oh lord. I have time. Okay. So quick. Oh my god. Well, already off to a horrible start. Exposure's halfway down. Oh. Oh my god. Come on. I have got to be faster. So it looks like Shadow Freddy will try and like catch me on camera while Shadow Bonnie will try and catch me in the office. That seems to be the general idea. If anything, I should always prioritize Fredbear or Spring Bonnie over the vents. Oh lord. Wait, where is he? Oh. I think I caught him. Yeah, my exposure is cooked. Cause I got caught in a huge windfall by Fredbear. Oh my god. Oh, I can't. Oh my god, that's tough. I tried like clicking, I couldn't get out of the cameras in time. Yeah, it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough if I'm not careful with the exposure. Yeah, exposure-wise, this is rough. Like, it would be better off if I were to do it ahead of time. But that's so risky because of Freddy here. Like, go away. There we go. Like, oh brother. At the worst times always. I mean, I'm getting away with it there, but it is way too close. Oh my god. Like literally, they keep getting in my way. That's the problem with the cameras. You can't flip them up too many times because you cause that issue. You really gotta find a way to balance it out. Go away, please. I'm so screwed. 4 a.m. Jesus Christ. I mean, there was no chance there. I had nothing left. Oh my god. I can't get caught by by Shadow Bonnie. Wait, did I not close it? Oh, I'm a moron. I thought I think I damn it, I think I fell for the static thing again. I probably thought that the alarm stopped, and I don't know why I didn't register the alarm at all after that. Oh, I did it again. Oh, the alarm, like, they disappear, but the alarm keeps going. Oh my god, they keep moving. God damn it. I swear to God. Oh, I'm so annoyed, man. All because of that early screw up with the stupid spring piece of it. Oh boy, scary. Okay. We're doing really good, but we cannot screw up here. Why'd I do that? Oh my god, I'm selling. Why did I sell it so hard? Because it's a stupid piece of shit bear, man. Of course. Just my luck. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh my, I went to the wrong camera. And he already got in. Oh my god. I don't want to do this right now. Alright, we're back. It's been about a day since I recorded that first part. I just had to take a break. I was at my wit's end a little bit there. But we're gonna get through this. Oh, I let Freddy go. God damn it. The tricky part about Freddy is the fact that I can only get him on that last phase. Do you jump scare me, by the way? Or do you just stand there? Looks like you just stand there. But literally, like, it's the worst thing is to have him stuck on that second phase, because now I have to be extra careful. I tried like waiting a little bit longer, but on phase 2 I gotta like be a bit more proactive about how long I wait. There you go. Usually, like, if he's in second phase, just wait for 3 flashes of the light. He'll most likely be in phase 3 by then. Come on. Oh lord, made a mistake there. Can't do that. Can't do that. Gotta let the patient. I gotta be patient there. I don't have. Again, I don't have to look at camera 5. It's just I think I use it as like a bit of security there, but oh boy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Go away. Oh my god. This run's ruined as hell. That's so stupid. I was literally doing fine, but of course, I couldn't get off the camera, and of course, stupid Spring Bonnie was there. Yeah, I had to. Stupid Spring Bonnie literally didn't get out of the way, man. Oh my god, all because that one mistake, man. Oh my god, I waited just barely too long. That's so... That's so... Oh my... Freddy's so inconsistent with that. Because sometimes I'll wait 3 and he doesn't move. And I waited 4 there and he not only moved, but he went for it. God damn it, man. Having Freddy stuck at phase 2 is horrible. I don't even know... Like, literally, I'm just making things more difficult for myself in all aspects. Like, this is stupid. Like the shadow is not there, man. It's fake. Alright? It's a hallucination. Just walk through it. Okay. Oh, almost there. Finally. Literally, and our exposure meter is not even halfway. It's not that difficult. I just can't make dumb mistakes with like the cameras. I gotta be like, you have to be very precise with this if you don't want to like double. Wait, what the hell? Oh, he glitched there. Well, that's okay. Alright, well that's kind of weird. He completely glitched there because he disappeared as Fredbear appeared. So I'm guessing they couldn't show up there at the same time or something, or the game wasn't designed to like show both of them maybe, because they were both like Spring Bonnie arrived, and then Fredbear arrived and Spring Bonnie despawned. Great job, sports, old sport. But there you go, the end. Yeah, I don't know. I got way more frustrated than I should have. I think it's just like, the only thing that's like frustrating is when you're trying to like switch cameras and then you hear them walk in and it's like, oh my god, I can't get off the camera because it's literally buffering. That, and when you're trying to like flip up the cameras to get rid of Spring Bonnie and Spring Bonnie, or Shadow Spring Bonnie, and they just won't disappear and it's literally, meanwhile your exposure meter's just bleeding. That part really just got to me. It's so frustrating when it's like you literally are trying to do something and it won't respond because that's how it's designed. But we got through it. So of course we have characters. We have Freddy, Spring... Wait. No, sorry. That's Fredbear. Spring Bonnie. Bunny. Freddy. There you go. A Shadow Fredbear or Shadow Spring Bonnie. Right? That is Shadow Fredbear. Yeah, it is. Shadow Fredbear. Jump scares. Prepare your ears. That was anticlimactic. Oh, Jesus. There you go. There's something like it's kind of like when I saw the jump scares, like it's kind of weird because it's like because it looks like they're just like it's almost as if like it's like the startle. It's like, you know how like the Amtraks always like look like they're trying to startle you or whatnot, but they're doing it like so controlled. Like it's like kind of like they're trying to like wiggle a little bit or something. Like just look. Like you know what I mean? Like it's so like controlled. That's why. Also, I guess that means there's no jump scare for Freddy. When Freddy, I mean, I guess when the power goes out, just one of them gets you, I guess. That said, though, about the jump scares, you can see the model for the model, like the detail on the models really nicely with these jump scares because of how like more slow and controlled it is. You get to appreciate it a little bit more. Though, to some degree, it is kind of awkward seeing them move that way, I guess. Now, behind the scenes, we have The Office, which is based off the original game. So this one's already a little different because in this version, right, or, well, the original version, you have the window and the doorway on the same side, whereas in this remake version, the reopened version, we have the door on the left on like the side, I guess, kind of. I mean, it's pretty much the same location, it's just, you know, it's like an L shape more than anything. And then this is the Office improved design. Yeah, so you can literally see what I mean there. If anything, this also looks a little bit better in terms of like visibility, because here I can imagine you can see a Fredbear standing there and it's like they're kind of like off in the distance a bit more, whereas here they're a bit more center stage. Besides that, you have the Family Diner posters, though there's like 3 of the same poster within like 10 feet of each other. 10 feet of each other? That's really 10 feet of each other. So I'm trying to speak in too quickly. Speak too quickly, my lord. Now here we have the work in progress with some different posters this time around, though that one's actually the same as the one up here, or the one in the very back is the same as the Bonnie one. And you also have that Bonnie cutout actually as well. Here, the Spring Bonnie peeking animation, definitely like a nice little touch, like when that first, you know, when I first saw them appear, it's like really creepy, just like peeking around. Makes me think obviously of Springtrap, FNAF 3, the way they just like peek around the door before they're about to get you. So that's a nice touch. Party room, work in progress, obviously with Fredbear and Spring Bonnie. Bunny pretty much crawling around into the vents. Though I have to ask, if the vents are above, right, like how do they reach up into them? Do they just like jump? Do they like launch themselves with their hands or something? And then here you have Fredbear and East Hallway unused. East Hallway, I think it's probably one of the cameras, so probably just a different angle. Plushies, Fredbear and Spring Bonnie posters. Oh, is that actually based off the posters? Oh, wait, it's based off those actually. Yeah, so I have seen those posters. This is for the main menu, really nicely done. Nice little simple design there. Game page banner. But that about wraps it up for The Diner Reopened by Weirdo Speed. Overall, pretty fun. It is a remake of the original Diner fan game from 9 years ago, which I have never played. So, in terms of at least from like the very little things I've seen, I mean, I think overall the goal that they set out to do was a short, polished experience, and I think they definitely nailed it on the head. I like the models, they look pretty detailed, and overall just kind of like faithful, I guess, to just like the actual characters. They don't go out of the way, but there's like a little, you know, unique touch there. They don't just look like a recolor of like Freddy, Fredbear, stuff like that. There's like, it has its own unique little design to it, which I do appreciate. And I also like this bunny model more than anything, like kind of like makes me think of Foxy a little with how they're like kind of like destroyed, well, half destroyed. And then this Freddy is pretty much the only one that's like pretty much like a FNAF 2 Freddy. The shadow ones are, you don't really see them model wise, you only see like Freddy's head, and you see Shadow Bonnie on your left side. as for like gameplay, right? Gameplay is pretty simple enough, right? It's all about making sure you don't have exposure. At least for Fredbear and Spring Bonnie, you're always making sure to hide in the locker if they arrive at your office. Meanwhile, making sure that Freddy doesn't actually, get out of their little maintenance room, and Bunny, right? Freddy, maintenance room, just, keep an eye on them, and you can kind of get away with keeping them there. Bunny is pretty much going to try and go in your vents, so, it's not so much, it's kind of like you gotta just pay attention to, like, the sound cues for Bunny, making sure that you hear those alarms, you deal with them accordingly, while also trying to manage Freddy, making sure that he doesn't get out of control and take out your power. And with Spring Bonnie and Freddy, it's more, or Fredbear, sorry, it's kind of like very reaction based. The moment you hear them, time to hide. Unless you plan out or hide in advance for Spring Bonnie, since you actually hear them arriving near your office before they actually show up. You can hide in advance, which is what I kind of did for hard mode, just so I can get them out immediately and I don't have to risk losing any exposure, because that was my biggest challenge, I guess, with hard mode. I kept finding myself running out of exposure constantly, and that was a lot of times because I got caught with a very big error whether it was a Spring Bonnie, like blocking my bloody lockers, or I couldn't get out the camera while one of them were literally looking at me, so I was just, just losing that meter over and over again. But overall, pretty simple, I would say, right? You don't really have to do anything too crazy. I would say the toughest one to really manage was Freddy in some unique cases, because the last thing you want to do, especially when dealing with the shadow animatronics, you're constantly checking those cameras, which gives them a chance to appear. You just don't want to get caught in a weird situation where you have to, like, get Freddy out of there, but then next thing you know, Spring Bonnie or Fredbear show up and you have to hide, but it's like, they're literally in phase 2, what if they enter phase 3 and get me? I would say, like, this was probably my biggest challenge, or my biggest anxiety throughout hard mode, I guess. I wasn't really worried about anyone else for the most part, besides the shadows. The shadows really annoyed me because it just means I have to flip my camera more, which means, wasting time. But besides that, I would say Freddy was probably my biggest stressor for hard mode. But of course, with all that said, that has been The Diner Reopened. Great job to Weirdo Speed once again, and with that said, I hope you did enjoy. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Lets me know you're enjoying the content and want to see more of it. The game will be in the description below as always, and with that said, I'll see you in another video. Take care.